stop going around the tackles. We need to come.
We are recording.
Dixon swapping out number 13, Jamal Hollister. Hollister to Renfro's immediate right. 3 split out to the near side. Ruse showing blitz. Lined up off sides. Blitz is coming, passes out, and it's caught for a first down. Lords gets loose. He's got a man blocking. It's Richardson. He's going to take his man to the ground. And ladies and gentlemen, touchdown Pioneers!
Yeah, baby. Lords, nothing but Lords on that play as he caught the football and made some magic happen down the left sideline. A little bit different view for the cameraman here.
Oh, wow.
I was like, where are the sticks? Oh, yeah, they're right in front of us.
Huge block by Robertson down there. Lords needs to go give him a big old high five and carry him off. He's the one that freed him. And this whole place was shaking. It's uncomfortable.
Yeah, like I say, it reminds me of the days back in Brewer.
Oh, yeah.
When Brewer had, it's like a glorified deer stand.
Oh, goodness.
All right.
That was scary. 7-0 Pioneers lead with 9:20 left in the first quarter. So that's good. Pioneers need to strike hard, strike fast. Cobra Kai.
Strike first, no mercy, sir.
I'm glad that we're all part of the same group.
Yep.
All right.
All right, so we're recording.
We are recording, gentlemen.
If we can get a mean tweet out that says, the game will not be live tonight.
You'd have to prove that. Well, let me do the quarterbacks club. That should be.
That should get something out at least. I'll probably knock us out to the first quarter, and then I'll make sure traffic's cleared for you folks.
Just amazing. In 18 years, I've never not done a broadcast.
It got tight there for a few times with us.
Yeah.
There's Garcia, the good pooch kick. It just knuckles. They're going to try to take it. They go up the middle. Pioneers are there to drag him down at about the 31. That is number 17, Colt McClure on the catch. This time he held on to it.
Nice tackle, Fox!
Fox was on the tackle.
You heard the announcer there?
No, I heard it
from the stands.
Yeah. Here comes Thornton. He has 3 split out to his left, tight end on his right. I was told we need to watch the tight end here. He has his running back to his immediate left. They're going to hand it off to him. He gets a good push, and then he is driven down after a gain of 7.
It's one thing that Pioneers needed to work on this week is last week, LD Bell, I thought the Pioneers did a good job of handling LD Bell, except for 3 or 4 key plays where they busted off more than 50 yards for the score.
100%.
And the defense is going to have to be aware of that tonight.
3 split out to Thornton's left. He has McClure to his immediate right with the tight end near side. Sends McClure out. Pioneers showing man coverage. This time he's going to take it himself. And he takes a pretty good shot. It's a gain of 5, but blowing in there is number 27 for the Pioneers. That is Christian Lassiter, and he's been known to pick the ball off.
Yeah, Ruse with the first down. Getting close to Pioneer territory.
At their own 46, 3 split out to his left. They are in a trips formation. Tight end near side. McClure to his immediate right. Thornton's walking around, down to 20 seconds on the play clock. Snap is back. Thornton, quick bubble screen, going out. It's a good pickup, and he's knocked down and tripped up. It's a gain of about 7 into Pioneer territory. It'll be 8. 2nd and 2.
Bruce started out rough, but now finding a little bit of a rhythm.
Tight end, far side. Thornton and McClure in the backfield. 3 split out to the right, near side. We're very close to the band.
Yeah, I love it.
I do too. 2nd and 2. McClure's spread out. Dropping back, looking for McClure. Thornton rolling out. Good catch right along the sidelines. It's number 1, Xavier Holder for the Roos into Pioneer territory at the Pioneer 37. 38-yard line is where they'll spot him. Swapping personnel. Going a heavy line near side with number 80. Peyton Middleton setting up an interesting formation. 3 split out to the left, 1 split out to the right, empty. And they're just going to go ahead and run him in, and Becker trying to get in there. There's a big hit. That's a very short gain.
Yeah, one of the things that I've noticed on that first drive, the Pioneers, or the Roos' first possession, the Pioneer defensive line was getting a lot of good penetration. That's changed a little bit now as the Weatherford offensive line has started to pick up the blocks a little bit better.
2 split out to the left, 1 split out to the right with a tight end on the left side. Thornton has his McClure to his immediate left. Pioneers show blitz. They blow it up, getting in there, going deep, and that ball was uncatchable out of bounds. Thornton had some trouble coming far side. Thornton will await the play. 2 split out to his left. I believe he'll have 1 split out to the right with a tight end on the left side of the line. The clock is stopped for some strange reason. Now we're ready to go.
Well, if he uses internet, it could be in trouble.
2 split out to his left, 1 to his right, tight end to his left. Man in motion is McClure. He also doubles as a running back. There's the handoff right up the middle. Good penetration and then dropped. I believe that'll be just enough for a first down. There it is. First down.
Yeah, shoestring tackle there in the middle by the Boswell Pioneers.
That was Will Jordan on the carry, who's listed as a tight end.
Good for another Kangaroo first down.
So they're mixing up packages. 3 split out to the left, 1 split out to the right. He's got his running back, that's Simmons, to his immediate left. Man in motion. They're going to hand it off to the motion as a giant sweep, and they're going to push him and drive him back.
There's a loss.
That's going to be a loss. And there's a whole host of Pioneers on that tackle with Becker, who's just embedded inside. 7-0 Pioneers lead. 2nd and 13, 2nd and 12. See if they'll update that to 13, because that is definitely 13. They bring the tight end back in. 3 split out to the right. See if they want to believe this will be a curl. Watch a post in the center with number 17, McClure. Tight end far side. Snap is back. Pioneers blitzing. There's a quick pass. There it is, number 17 on the crossing pattern.
Yep, that's that big play that has plagued the Boswell Pioneers all season. And Weatherford gets back to tie this football game up.
They caught him on a blitz with a mismatch right there on the inside receiver against a linebacker. Getting ready to kick the extra point. Snap is up. Kick is just about blocked, but it is good.
That'll tie our score at 7.
That was Lassiter going in.
17 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Your score, Weatherford 7, Boswell 7.
Set up here for the Pioneers to receive.
J.R.J. is a full-service general contractor serving the Tarpon County.
Well, Jim, what do you think of the drive?
You know, they were methodical. It looked like they figured some stuff out from that first possession, and they were able to move the football very well. See if the Boswell offense can answer.
J.R.J. leaving a legacy beyond construction.
Wish there was a way where I could continue to test the
plays, 68 yards.
The streaming again. The streaming started. If I'm recording, will it? If it's recording, can I try, or will it kick us
Yeah,
off?
so the problem is that the signal is not strong enough for us to be able to send it to YouTube.
Gotcha.
Oh, did you close it out?
Yeah, I closed out YouTube,
Oh, okay.
but
Oh, and OBS or no?
no, OBS is still open.
Okay.
Yeah, we're recording in OBS.
Okay.
I just was.
Never done this before with just a recording.
How annoying is this? Setting up. Are they going to try to onside this?
They do a lot of.
Nope. But I see why. Ty Dower with the fair catch. Perfect. At his own 30-yard line. That's the way you do it. You call a fair catch, so you get the halo rule.
Pretty good crowd here on hand tonight on both sides of the field. The stands are almost completely full for Weatherford, and
Pretty darn
not the
close
same here with Boswell.
That's why I'm afraid if they get going, we're going to fall. Because I can see the ground from up here. And Renfro, 2 split out to his right, 2 to his left. Dixon to his left. Snap is back. He's going to hand off to Dixon. Dixon, he's going to push through. He'll pick up a gain of 3.
Surprises me that the Pioneers are not trying to test the outside.
Agreed. 3 split out to the right. 1 split out to the left. That 1 is Eldridge, near side. Dixon in motion was Lords. Dropping back, Renfro in trouble. He'll roll out, far side, looking. He'll heave it up. Going up to try to make the catch was Dower, and he'll get dropped, and that was incomplete.
Yeah, no flag on the play there.
Renfro, good move being able to roll out. Dixon swaps with Hollister.
Yeah, that's the one thing about Renfro, is he does a great job on the run.
2 split out to his right, 2 split out to his left, 3rd and 7. Hollister to his immediate left. Renfro in the shotgun, standing at his own 28. Snap is back, dropping back. There's a quick pass out to Robertson, makes a catch, trying to get in. He's able to get enough spin move, and he is down to his own 45, enough for a first down. Pioneers continue the drive.
A little shimmy shake that he did picked up an extra 5 yards.
2 split out to the left, Dower and Lords. Near side, Robertson and Eldridge dropping back. There's a quick pass just over the head of Hollister. He had him on the move. If Hollister if they were on the same page. 7-7 is the score. 4:28 left in this first quarter.
Yeah, we're not doing anything with live streaming tonight.
1 split out to the right, which is Dower. 3 split out near side. We've got Dixon back in. They're showing blitz. Snap is back. They're going to go ahead and bring it. Renfro's going to get dropped. We'll bring up a 3rd and long.
Yeah, a little play action there. I thought they bit on the running back, but pocket collapsed too quickly. They weren't able to make anything happen with that play.
5-on-6 doesn't really work out.
No.
3rd and 14. 3 split out to the right, 1 split out to the left. Dixon to his immediate left. Ruse showing blitz. Snap is back. Here they come. Screen. Dixon's got quite a bit of room. He makes a man just get crunched. It's a gain of 8. Not enough for a first. It'll bring up 4th and still long. 4th and 7.
Yeah, whether I'm on their Wi-Fi or my cell phone, it's
a lost cause tonight, Keith.
Yeah, they throttled it. 4th down. Renfro setting up. Snap is back. Kick is end over end. Take a bounce, just out of bounds, and Ruse will start inside their own 30. Their own 27.
So things have really calmed down for the Roos. They started off pretty rough. They muffed the opening kickoff and then several penalties in a row. Their drive stalled 3 and out, but that last drive they put some things together and put on Put on 6.
Thornton, 3 split out to his left. Tight end to his right. He is in the pistol formation.
I can tell you whose mom that is.
We can too.
Somebody on the defense.
Snap is back, hand off. He's got a hold. It's a gain of 8. Actually, I'm sorry, they'll give him 6. It's a very strange thing being this close.
Yes, it is. Trying to get the sticks into the frame. We're so close. I can't get both of them in.
They'll give him a gain of 5, second and 5. 2 split out to his left. 2 tight ends in. We've got 1 lined up as a tight end on the near side. 1 is a weak back with his running back to his immediate right. Pioneers show blitz. They're going to go ahead and bring it and fill it up. Try to find a hole. Becker gets in there and he holds him up. It's a gain of just 3, and that will not be enough for a first down. Sorry, 2. Man, 3rd and 3 coming up. We'll see if they want to try that long jet sweep to one side of the field as they are in the middle. Thornton.
The shaking that you're seeing on the cameras tonight is actually the movement in the stands.
Yes. 1 split out to his left. He's got 2 split out to his right in the pistol. Tight end, far side. Snap is back. They're going to hand it off. Pioneers get there and try to hold him back, and it is just enough for a first down, I believe.
Well, the Pioneers are saying no.
They're saying the ball was on the
Ball
ground.
came out.
Still waiting for notification. No.
We are in Weatherford. What'd you expect?
That's fair.
Gain of 3 on the play.
Might need to turn that down.
I don't have a button for her.
I know exactly whose mom that is.
We won't mention anything.
Don't be that man.
1:28 left in the first quarter. 1 split out to his left, 1 split out to his right. He's got a tight end on the right and left. Snap is back. Looked like everybody was moving. Pioneers say, not this time. It's a gain of 1.
Wow. See what he did whenever he got to the line there? He lowered his head. That's dangerous.
And now it is. That's how we used to run when I was a kid.
Yeah, I mean, he lowered his head straight down.
Yes. 3 split out to his left. He'll have a tight end on his right with his running back in the backfield with him, Thornton, in the shotgun. Running back to his immediate left. 2nd and 9. Watch again the deep cross. Pioneers looking to cover. Coming in hot. There's a quick throw, and he's able to find the soft spot in the coverage for a first down.
He had all the time in the world to complete that throw. Isaiah Murphy back there for the Pioneers on the defense. We're going to have to take a quick break here on Boswellsports.com.
18 interception takes the ball in the Kangaroo chair.
We know.
All right, we're back.
Welcome back. 33 seconds left here in the first quarter. 7-7. Roos are driving. They had all the time in the world, and they still can't get a play in. 3 split out in a bunch. This came out as a bubble screen. The tight end near side. Pioneers showing blitz. Justin Fox. They're going to go ahead and bring it. They're going to hand it off, and they're not going to get much, but a gain of 1.
Yep, Fox again for the Boswell Pioneers. Tackling the running back from behind.
This takes us to the second quarter.
And it will.
That brings us to the end of the first quarter. Your score, Weatherford 7, Boswell 7.
I'll finish out this drive.
Fans, direct your attention to the
You're gonna leave us?
Pastor Jefferson.
Yes.
Moved his family to Weatherford in
Sorry.
1977.
This quarter is brought to us by
1987. He served as a senior.
All County Property Management Group and Kim Miller.
Bet you if you got a hold of Kim Miller, she'd get this place back up and running. Probably have proper Wi-Fi.
It's tough to rent out where we're at right now.
I mean, it's pretty in demand. I mean, I had to call a whole week in advance to get this place.
Yeah. Did you
They
find this-
suckered us in.
Did you find this booth on Travelocity?
Airbnb,
Verbo, kayak. What else we got? How many others can we name?
Oh my goodness.
Oh, this is rough.
Weatherford ISD is proud to present Pastor Jefferson.
Wait, they've got fans on the field.
What?
What?
Oh, they do have fans on
Why
the
are you
field.
presenting something? Get off the field. It's the second quarter.
Well, now Boswell has done that with the Hall of Fame. At the end of the first quarter, they go out and they announce people who have made it in to the EMSISD Hall of Fame.
Well, that group needs to be canned.
One to his right with man in motion, one to his left, now two to his right. Snap, he hands off. Pioneers looking to get there. It's a short gain again. That'll bring up a throwing third down. We'll see if they try to catch us off guard in a screen.
Good flow that time to the football by the Pioneers.
Watch the misdirection, number 17, McClure picking up the ball. One split out to the right, three split out to the left. Running back to his immediate left, Thornton in the shotgun. Standing at the Pioneer 46. Pioneers show blitz, snap is back in, they're gonna bring it. There's a quick pass, and there's nobody there. He was outside the pocket. That will bring up 4th and long, and we'll see what happens here.
Good stop for the defense. Looks like, I don't know, maybe Weatherford's going to go for it.
4th and 7 is the official.
Do it again!
One split out to the right, two split out to the left. Tight end on the right side as a wing back. Pioneers show blitz. Possibly trying to catch somebody off guard. We've got a lot of men just kind of floating around.
But if they're trying,
As he
Trying to draw
steps
'em
back,
off?
there it is. Yep,
Oh, just a little pooch.
yep. And it'll fall inside the Pioneer 10 at the 7, and that's
Not
where
a bad punt.
Pro
not a
will
bad
pop
punt
up.
at all.
Not a bad punt at all.
That was an interesting.
Good job!
It almost looked like the quarterback was wanting to catch them to off sides or something.
Yeah,
but,
and that's
but it
it.
doesn't make sense because then you
You get a free play, and maybe it's a short 4th down
fourth the
opportunity.
two. That makes sense.
Well, and the thing that I thought is that it was very close to the Boswell Pioneers getting a block.
Yeah.
Yes, well, and that's kind of the risk you run, especially when, as the Pioneers are trying to take them down.
All right, long drive for the blue, gold, and white.
We got a Foot Locker convention going down there, and it's even better because you have the F and the L.
Well, they're checking the
In the right order now.
they're checking the Wi-Fi connection.
Oh, then we're going to be here all night, Jim, and I don't have time for that.
Oh, now they got the trainer out there. Oh no.
No, that's a coach. I think they're trying to get the official rule because they're trying to say that. Actually, I don't know what they're going to try to say. Dower doesn't seem very happy about it. Pioneers start off at their own 7. Two split out to the left, two split out to the right. He has Dixon to his immediate left. Rouge show blitz. There's nothing there as Dixon gets a huge hole and he just bounces up and down, and he is up just at his own 18, and I believe that's enough for a first down. It is.
And they're going to need Dixon to come alive.
That was a good run.
They're
by
going to need for him to have a big game tonight.
Two split out to the left, two to the right. Dixon to his left. Snap is back. We're going to hand it off to Dixon. He's got a hole. He presses up. It's a gain of 2. Well, I'm sorry. They'll give him 3.
I'd like to see Dixon bounce one outside. Not a whole lot there in the way of opening there in the middle of the line.
Two split out to his left, two to his right. Dixon to his immediate right. Renfro in the shotgun. Gonna go ahead and send Lords to the other side. Snap is up. There's a quick pass. It's Robertson. Robertson makes a quick move and he'll be knocked out. It's a pretty good gain.
Had me a little bit giddy there.
Yep.
I was thinking it might have been the play.
They only gave him 3 up to the Pioneer 21.
Not the smash go either.
Smash go. 3rd and 7. 10:28 left here in this first half. 7-7. And we have a brand new defensive line. Pioneers 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Dixon to his, Hollister to his immediate left. Rouge showing blitz. Snap is back. Here it comes. Rolling out, in trouble. Needs a man. There's Hollister. And it's caught.
Nice
Big
job,
catch, and it is, I believe, a yard shy. Or it is right on the, are you going to give him inches? 3rd and inches. 4th and inches.
Crowd does not like the spot.
Wow.
4th and 1. I kind of agree with the crowd, though. That was rough. So Pioneers showing bringing out the punt team. We'll see if they actually punt it.
Ty Dower also plays quarterback. Let's see what happens.
They punt it. A big roll. It'll roll into all the way down to the 20-yard line. That's where the Rouge will take over, and that's where I will finish up, folks.
All right, we'll take a quick break.
53 yards on the punt by
Be right back here on Boswellsports.com.
The Rouge will take over.
In the booth doing play-by-play. All right, handoff is to the running back. And nice surge by the Pioneers as they will drop him all the way back to the 25-yard line. Bring up 2nd down, 2nd and a long way to go.
They gave him.
Official contact made by Matthew Becker. No gain on the play.
Oh.
2nd down and 10 for the Rouge.
All right. Later.
So Cliff has decided to call it a night. Not sure how much longer we'll go either.
I don't know how much can your computer store?
Quite a bit.
Okay.
All right, handoff is to the running back. He'll break a tackle, and coming flying in is number 9, Jalen White.
Almost broke an ankle on that one too.
Boy, I tell you what, he just flew to the football. And so it is 3rd down now and a long 8.
Brings up 3rd down and 8 for the Rouge.
See if I can do a little play-by-play while operating the camera.
A little warm-up for next 2 weeks.
Yeah, a little difficult. So we say so long to Cliff for the rest of the season.
Yeah.
All right, there's a play-action pass across the middle, and there on the defense for the Pioneers is Christian Lassiter, and that'll move the chains for the Rouge, a fresh set of downs at the 34-yard line.
That number 17 across the middle is going to be a tough one.
Yeah.
One they got to really make sure that we're.
Here's a little bubble outside, and the Pioneers sniff it out. And that is Jeremiah Pierre on the tackle, but did I see some laundry? Is there a flag on the play?
There was a lot of whistles.
Well, there are a lot of whistles, and then looking into the monitor here, it looked like I saw a flag fly up. Maybe not.
No, well, they're talking about something.
It was on the far side, right near where the play took place. And there is some discussion. See our referee there standing.
Oh, there is a flag. Yep, there is a flag.
So, yeah, I thought I saw a flag fly.
Let's see if we can hear what's going on. Looks like they're going to push him back a little bit. Yeah.
Holding on the ruse, so that'll cost them. Ruse so far been the recipients of several flags early in this game.
Looks like it's 1st and 20. I haven't updated the scoreboard yet, so
Nope,
I can't.
1st and 20. You are correct.
Let's go defense!
There is the handoff to the running back. He is met in the backfield. That's another loss. As big Jaden Langley in there for the Boswell Pioneers.
That's a voice or a name that we need to be calling a lot tonight as well.
Yeah, he needs to have a good game tonight if the Boswell Pioneers are going to be successful playing for their playoff lives.
Yes.
Tonight as they're jockeying the 4th position, kind of up for grabs. LD Bell in the mix along with Trinity. And a lot of good games going on tonight across the district. Unfortunately, you can't see this one. Watch for the across the middle play, and they're going to go for it all.
Nice defense.
Knocked away.
Oh,
Flag on the play.
How can you call that?
Jeremiah
Wow. He got a hand on the ball.
Yeah, and rightly so.
And his eyes were turned back at the ball.
Yep, going for the football.
Wow.
Yeah, some definitely a bad call there.
Wow.
Watch the replay, you suck!
It's almost like being at the game.
It is. I have to admit, I might have been a little rough in my cheers when I was at my son's JV games. Well, Jim, I know that nobody can hear us, and they'll have these scores by the time we get there tomorrow. But just for you and I,
Okay.
North Crowley is beating Bell 16-3. The one that we wanted to watch, Trinity is beating Crowley's 14-7.
Okay.
So
That's a big one.
that's a big one.
If they should hold on to win that football game, that will give Crowley their first loss.
Indeed.
As Crowley comes to town to play the Boswell Pioneers next week. Handoff is to the running back, and big hole downfield. So he'll pick up another first down as he approaches midfield.
He's brought down the play by Reese.
Yeah, I still don't see how that referee called that a pass interference.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he saw something we didn't. All right, 3 wide receiver set. They'll go empty backfield. And Thornton will look to the sideline as he gets ready to call the play. Oh, timeout called. Weatherford wants to talk about this one. Oh, no, Boswell wants to talk about it. Coach Davis saw something he didn't like.
The Blues are led by head coach Neil Welch and assistant coaches Greg Jones, James Tharp, and Brody Smith. The Blues' first home game is coming up November 15th.
Timeout markers on there.
7:30 schedule.
What's that?
Timeout markers weren't even on the screen.
And assistant coaches Amy Pack,
On our screen?
Yeah, on OBS, they were blank, so I had to update those.
tip time set for 8 p.m. Let's hear it.
See Coach Davis there, the defensive coordinator for the Boswell Pioneers, as he talks it over with his crew. What to do here. It is 1st and 10 for the Roos at their own 47-yard line.
You had to imagine that conversation he had with his defensive line was let go of that penalty call, because there was that big run just then for a first down after that controversial call.
Yeah, pretty disheartening. Send a man in motion, and Thornton will keep it himself. Pitch out to his right. Not much there.
Oh, still going.
And
Pitch goes to McClure.
That'll be a pickup of about 2. Bring up 2nd down and 8.
He's tackled by Becker after a 2-yard gain. 2nd down and 8 for the Roos.
Roos, a lot of time with the football here in the 2nd quarter.
A lot of time and not much yardage.
Thornton out of the gun. Play action, little bubble out to the side. Pass intended for Colton McClure, just low at his feet. Gonna bring up 3rd down. 3rd down and 8.
3rd and long.
3rd and long 8.
Do they go with what they've been doing, which is that slant route across the middle?
That's, that's kind of been their bread and butter.
That number 17, lanky, fast kid. They got the Batman and Joker sign held up across the field there.
Let's go defense! Why are we 10 years away from the receiver?
Thornton has a sniffer to the left, and he'll roll out. Handoff back inside. Nice gain, but short of the 1st down as he crosses midfield down to the 46-yard line.
4th and
So 4th
5.
down, 4th and about 5.
And a 4 on the play.
So now,
Brings up 4th down and 4 for the Roos.
I don't foresee them trying to punt this. I mean, they're on the other side of the 50. Definitely I say
Yeah, we're
that. And
locked in at 7, but looks like the coaches will play the field position battle here, and they'll bring on the punting crew for the Roos.
watch the fake.
Oh, and looks like there's a little bit of stoppage here. Delay a game against the Roos.
There you go!
So that definitely makes it a punting situation.
Yeah, definitely a punting situation as Weatherford's pushed back to their own side of the field. And depending on what happens here, the Boswell Pioneers might get the ball with good field position.
Who's that with those flowing locks, number 25?
Number 25 for Boswell, that's McIntosh, I think.
Is that?
No, that's Riley, Aaron Riley.
Aaron Riley.
Remains fourth down for the Roos. Starting back into the position.
Here is the punt. High booming kick, and
Out of bounds.
it'll be out of bounds. Going to mark him out at the 18, and that's where the Pioneers will take over to start this drive.
Let's see what we can do with the field position this time.
I was checking if there was a window or if I would have to apologize.
At their own 18-yard line.
There's a window.
So our mom, who is very, very zealous, stands up, turns around, looks at us, and says, "I apologize." Hey, we love our Pioneer fans.
We do. We'll step out and we'll say, "Thanks, Mom. You are making it fun."
Well, counter
on,
play
Colin.
is Dixon has brought down after a gain of 5 to the 22-yard line.
Brought down the play by
So a little misdirection there. Counter play.
3 on the play, brings up second down and 7.
Pioneers running off tackle that time. Renfro out of the gun. Fakes it. Rolling out to his right. Looking for a man, and that's Lords, incomplete. Well, it was Lords on that first drive that scored for the Boswell Pioneers.
Yeah, and
Struggled a little bit since that possession.
you know, the scouting report seemed to indicate, I mean, their corners do look a little small, but for whatever reason, they're having a hard time getting those passes connected.
So empty backfield here for the Pioneers. And Weatherford will move outside. Quick pass, inside slant to Lords. Not much there. I don't even know if he got a yard. Got 2 yards, and that'll be a 4th down. Pioneers will be forced to punt.
Definitely a punting situation. So this game is obviously going to be played out pretty close. I mean, Weatherford's they played what was the game last week that they
LD Bell.
LD Bell almost snuck one by on Bell last week. And
the thing that concerns me is that the Pioneers are letting the Roos hang around.
Yes.
And the Boswell Pioneers early on in the season, when they were scoring 40+ points per game, their swagger was there, and they were kind of like sharks with blood in the water, as we got a flag right at the 42-yard line. But the Pioneers seem to have that swagger, and after that North Crowley game, a little bit of that fire has gone, and as they try to redefine themselves. And you know, I think that they need to get that back, get that fire back. They've got some good stops on defense here. Now the offense needs to put something together and put more points on the board.
I think that's definitely what's been lacking, is the offense. The defense has held them into games at times. I mean, other than that North Crowley, but North Crowley's a juggernaut.
Well, and the defense is, in their defense, they've been on the field a long time.
Yes.
So waiting for the officials to get things set here. Oh, there was a flag on the play, and I apologize. Did not get the call. Did you, Keith? Did you?
I did not. I was trying to listen, and it sounded like even the referee's mic was crackling. You know, the bandwidth problem at the game.
All right. Anyway, it backs up the Roos as they have 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line. Thornton out of the gun. Pioneers will show blitz here. Handoff is to the running back, running to his right, and Pioneers will close quickly. A gain of 2 on the carry brings up 2nd and 8.
Things look like they're getting a little chippy down there on the field.
Yeah, Roos kind of doing the same thing that Boswell's doing, testing that middle, pounding, ground and pound, as Simpson's carried the ball well. And then, kind of like the Pioneers, they'll get into 3rd and long, and the slant pass has really been working for them.
Indeed.
Handoff is again to Simpson, and Pioneers in there quickly. I think that's Deacon.
55.
Yeah, that's
that was a good
Deacon Stewart, who's had back-to-back good games for the Boswell Pioneers. And so 3rd down now and 8.
Deacon came around the backside and
yeah,
grabbed him by the waist and just pulled him back. Said, "No, sir."
You know, we didn't hear a lot from Deacon Stewart at the first of the season, but just to the inside there, you see him next to Jaden Langley, and he's really stepped up his game. Langley in there with a host of Pioneers, and that'll put him short. They're about 2 yards shy of the 1st down. That'll be 4th down. See what Weatherford does here, if they decide to punt or tush push.
Tush push. They're a little too far for tush push. And Boswell looks like they call a timeout.
All right, so Boswell will call a timeout, and so will we here on Boswellsports.com. All right, welcome back to Boswellsports.com. We are a minute 50 away from halftime here as the Boswell Pioneers are locked in at 7 against the Weatherford Kangaroos in a very important football game. Weatherford about to punt with it.
Now what?
And 4th down as we wait for the officials to start the play. Here
There's a lot of whistling going on.
Yep. Here is the punt and the snap. Good, another good high booming kick. And that'll go out of bounds at the Pioneer 32-yard line. Back date was Jalen White for Boswell.
I think this is our best field position in a few series at least.
Yeah, let's see if they can do something with it. They had good luck on their first possession, but really since then there hasn't been a lot.
You know what I really like to see? Our favorite play get called. Just to get some excitement going on the offense.
Yeah, just to do it. I mean, we're a minute 50. Let's give it a try.
Give it a shot. I mean, put some fire, get some momentum, get some energy, get some life back in that offense.
Little bubble screen there to Hollister, and Hollister will get around the edge. And looks like he picked up
about
a good gain, about 7 yards. Yep. Bring up 2nd and 3. Pioneers go quickly here.
And this is one way that you can begin to build momentum, because then you're going to end up catching Weatherford asleep.
Yeah. Handoff that time is to Dixon, goes nowhere. And
looks like maybe lost a yard.
Yep. So 3rd down now. 3rd
down. Oh, the scoreboard needs to be updated.
Yeah, it's not 3rd and 16. All right. Renfro still on his feet, but he will come up short. Looked like he was going to bust through, and a little extracurricular there at the end of the play. No flag.
I missed that. I was looking at some buttons to push.
Yeah, I think the defender kind of got tied up with him. 44 seconds, and now it's 4th down. So the Pioneers, once again, will go 3 and out.
Just can't. Well, it looks like Weatherford called a timeout.
Yeah, Weatherford with a timeout, trying to keep a little bit of that 44 seconds on the clock, as the Boswell Pioneers will get the football to start the 3rd quarter. And Weatherford, no doubt, wants to try to break this 7-all tie as they go into the locker room.
Get themselves some momentum before the second half. Tell you what, it started really hot in this room, and I was getting really cold.
Yeah, now it's getting pretty cold. The AC, one of the few things that works. All right, here is the kick by Renfro. Nice kick. And it'll be taken around the 18 and out of bounds around the 24. Nope, 26, 27. 27-yard line. A little bit deceiving up here at our angle.
We're used to being so far away from
so
the
far
field.
up, and it's cool because we can see the numbers a lot easier.
Indeed. Almost smell the players, too.
It's deceiving where the chains are because we have bodies in front of them.
True.
We can't see the markers.
Let's go defense!
All right, Thornton in the backfield. And the handoff is to the running back up the middle, and a nice gain by Holder, Xavier Holder, the running back for the Roos, picks up the 1st down. And that's something you cannot do here with 24 seconds left. You can't give up these big chunks of real estate.
No.
Here's a little bubble screen, and that is incomplete. Second time that they've gone to Colton McClure and just not able to connect with him. But that will stop the clock at 18 seconds.
That was actually a rather unusually poor thrown ball from the Weatherford quarterback.
That's the second time. The last time he threw it was at his feet.
Man, I tell you what, you hate the swinging gate. I hate this where they get set. Oh, wait, no, let's think about that play again.
Right. Thornton out of the gun has Simmons to his right. Fakes it to Simmons, and we'll just
there we go.
It incomplete.
No, what? Are they going to call pass interference again?
Yeah, there was that time Dante Reese on the defense for Boswell.
Or actually, no, you know what they might call a pick play on this one. It looks like they're going backwards. Uh-oh.
An eligible down.
Either way, that's close enough too. That works.
So that'll back up the ruse with 14 seconds left in the first half. All knotted at 7. Pioneers back in action next week at Pioneer Stadium, and we can't wait to get back home.
We will actually be able to broadcast.
All right, Thornton out of the gun.
I tell you what, that referee, that play clock operator got some work to do.
They don't have Keith?
Nope.
All right, the handoff is to Simmons, and Simmons is met right at the line of scrimmage. No gain, 8 seconds, and I would gather to bet that Ruse will let the clock run out. It is halftime. The Boswell Pioneers 7, the Ruse 7 here in Weatherford with no internet. And Pioneers will go into the locker room, try to figure some things out as we have the Band of Gold and Pure Gold Dance Team coming out to the field. We will have that performance for you as well. Stick with us here on Boswellsports.com. For Lone Star Insurance.
Oh, okay.
It'll pop up. All right, welcome back. It is halftime here. The Boswell Pioneers and the Weatherford Kangaroos in a big one, District 3 6A matchup as they are both fighting for their playoff lives. And we've got the Lone Star Insurance halftime show as Boswell and the Band of Gold come out onto the field. And we will show that in its entirety. There's your Band of Gold. Lone Star Insurance. Right there on Boat Club Road, they're local. And that's important.
Yes.
You want a guy who knows the area, knows his customers, lives in the area.
Yes.
So that when you have a catastrophic event of some sort, like hail, or maybe you get into a fender bumper, you want a guy that cares. And that's Paul Jacobs and the Lone Star Insurers team. I remember a couple of years ago, we had a hailstorm come through my neighborhood, and I wasn't used to it. Picked up the phone the day after, and incoming phone call from Paul said, "Hey, we noticed that there was hail in your area. What can we do to help you?" And,
there you go.
My 2019 truck sustained a lot of damage, and Paul got me fixed up. Looks like brand new again.
It does. It really does. Except for that, you were disappointed you didn't get a new bed cover out of it. But
No, I did. Actually
did
got
you?
a new bed cover
You did?
and everything.
I
Yeah.
thought, okay. I thought they kind of shimmied that on you.
No, they gave me a new bed cover. It's like brand new. It's like it just drove off the lot. And couldn't have done it without Paul and his team. Didn't have to do any fighting.
Right.
They went to battle for me, and couldn't have been happier with the outcome. The other thing that they did is over my former insurance carrier, saved me several hundred a year.
Excellent.
On my coverage. And so I don't just say this because they're a sponsor. I say it because it's true.
And he's a Boswell alum too.
He is a Boswell alum.
So he's been in the area.
And Paul and his team really do care about the folks there in Saginaw. Give them a call. Lone Star Insurers. All right, so there is the Pure Gold Dance team. For those of you that don't know, the Rangers lost their third in a row.
Third in a row.
To the Astros tonight.
But the Astros have had the Rangers numbers at Globe Life Field. That's been was something that they brought up in. Yeah, I probably should take that off, huh? But I look for the Rangers to rebound. Granted, they've got us win these last two, but even if they don't make it out of the ALCS, going 7 in a row, undefeated. Sweeping the first 2 rounds.
I almost think that hurt them.
Yeah, well, to not have to face some adversity.
Yeah. And the Rangers have been, and I'll probably get a bunch of nasty emails for this, but the Rangers had that streak at the first of the season.
Yeah.
Where they were on a tear. They were the best team in baseball.
Yes.
And then they hit that slump.
Mid-season slump.
Yeah, the season slump. And it's weird because it's almost playing out like that in the playoffs.
Playoffs, yes. They started strong, but
Now, if they can finish up the way they started the playoffs, then we'll be in good shape.
Indeed.
Band of Gold gets ready to play.
And we will shut up.
Yeah, we'll take a little bit of a break ourselves as we let you enjoy the dulcet tones of the Band of Gold.
Let's give it up one more time for the Boswell High School Band of Gold and our 8th graders. The Band of Gold would like to wish the Weatherford Band all the best in their contest season ahead.
So it was great. It's always great. So my glasses were dark. I did.
Now entering the field, please welcome the nationally acclaimed Weatherford Bluebells. For the past 42 years, the Bells have entertained local, state, and national audiences with award-winning performances at Weatherford Day, athletic contests, competitions, and community events. After 42 years of excellence, the Bells are excited to present the 43rd Line of Tradition. The Bells are under the field direction of Captain Rory Bolden, Lieutenant Morgan Miller, Taylor Tipton, Colby Humphrey, Morgan Tarvey, and Aubrey Smith. Social Officer President Jalen Gill. Social Officers Brianna Aravallo, Shubi Pandy, Tia Thurman, and Sarah Zachary Salinas. Belle of the Week is Harley Day Michelle. Spirit Girl of the Week is Madison Bella. Miss High Kick of the Week is Sophia Stevenson Del Torto. Weatherford High School Teacher of the Week is Miss Seidler, and NGC Teacher of the Week is Miss Barrett. Featured Squad of the Week goes to Squad 3. The Bells are performing a Pomertine 2 Runaway Baby. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the 43rd line.
Let's see what he says.
Tonight, for your halftime entertainment, we are proud to present the Weatherford High School Fighting Rouge Marching Band as they present their 2023 marching show, How the West Was Won. Our outstanding band members of the week are Kay Woodward from the clarinet section, Charlie Neighbors from the trumpet section, Emma Oates from the percussion section. The guard member of the week is Sherry Braun. The section of the week is the saxophones. Congratulations to the Fighting Rouge Band on earning straight runs at UIL Marching Contest on Tuesday, October 10th. The band will compete in the UIL Area B Marching Contest tomorrow at Pennington Field in Bedford, Texas. Now, sit back and enjoy the award-winning apex of sound, the quintessence of archery, the mighty mama music, the pride of Weatherford, the Fighting Rouge Marching Band, and How the West Was Won.
Folks, we are here at halftime at Weatherford's Kangaroo Stadium. We've got about 5 minutes left here in the halftime show. Not sure if you guys are seeing or hearing the broadcast. Doing the best that we can with what we've got. We are literally inside a 1950s style press box. Yeah, a little bit. It's one of those that you would expect to find in a very small town, and there is absolutely no internet connection. We're having to operate off of my phone, which doesn't have that great of a signal either. So that's why you didn't see the first half. We'll kind of recap on what took place. The Boswell Pioneers, or actually the Roos, won the toss, elected to receive, got the football. Opening kickoff was kind of bobbled. Pioneers thought that they had recovered. And then there were several penalties committed by the Kangaroos before a 3-and-out. And Boswell got the football, went a couple of plays, and DeAndre Lords actually scored from, Keith, what was that, about 50 yards out?
About 50, 60 yards, yeah.
Yeah, scampered down the left sideline, put the Pioneers on the board first, 7-0. The Roos worked through their problems, came back, and they were able to put together a good drive, and they scored on a big play as well. And that's where we stand. We are knotted at 7. Cliff, a little bit of frustration on his part, decided that since we weren't on the internet that he was going to go ahead and call it quits tonight. And we are recording this game, and so we will upload that at some point this weekend if you would like to tune in and watch the first half. Again, we do apologize for not being able to bring it to you, but nothing on our end. It was just that we don't have the best of facilities here at Roo Stadium, and that's unfortunate. As you can see across the way there, they got this big, beautiful facility that on the other side they told us was full, and so we are at the top of the stands in what I would describe as a glorified deer stand.
Yes.
And just not a lot in the way of technology, and so we do what we always do. We get out the bubble gum, we get out the baling wire, we get out the duct tape, and we try to put something together. Boswell Pioneers second half coming up very quickly, as they will get the football first, and they got to put together some good drives. They need to string some stuff together. Defense is playing pretty well. They've stopped a lot of what Weatherford tried to do. Weatherford with a lot of those slant routes that we were used to seeing from the Pioneers a couple of years ago.
Yes.
And having some success there. Running game for both teams struggling a little bit. So this has been a kind of a passing duel, is what we've seen so far tonight.
And Weatherford, seems to have they've got more completed passes than Boswell does. Boswell's been doing a lot of up the middle running, like we saw last week.
Yeah, kind of a rewind of the LD Bell game.
Yes, and which is interesting because that wasn't as effective. So I'm wondering, kind of what the strategy is. What are they trying to soften them up for something bigger in the second half, or is it just the way that Colin is seeing how he needs to run the ball? Maybe he sees something up the middle that closes on him at the last second. I don't know.
Yeah, just not getting that good push and the holes that we used to see at the first of the season.
Yes.
Not seeing a whole lot of those. And, it's going to be one of those things where Boswell's going to have to put something together in the running game, I think, to open up the passing game and put some points on the board. They got to get some separation. You can't, I think Weatherford proved against LD Bell, you can't let them hang around.
Yes.
If you let them hang around, you might find yourself in trouble at the end of the game.
And yes, and that was true. And I misspoke earlier. I thought that Bell had beat Weatherford last week, but actually it was that Weatherford came from behind.
Weatherford came from behind, actually ended up winning a very close one. We've got a close one here. as the Weatherford band is finishing up their performance. And Keith, we need to see a spark, need to see some fire out of our Boswell Pioneers as we enter the second half.
We do, and you know, and I don't know. One of the things that I think we really need to see, we've got to see a trick play. I really
would like to see a trick play,
and I think that's not more of a want. I think it's a need that we have to see it to get some sort of spark in this offense.
Well, and unfortunately, the Boswell Pioneers have become somewhat predictable.
Yes.
So I think if they can maybe pull out a trick play, something that the other team hasn't seen, maybe they can have some success. And like I say, provide that separation that they need. We need a little help from you folks at home tonight. We know that the broadcast is not what you're used to here on Boswellsports, and what is our quality back home? What are you seeing? Is it freezing up on you? Are you able to hear us? That's the big thing, is that we want you guys to be able to see the action on the field and what's happening here at Kangaroo Stadium. Again, our internet connection is horrendous, and if you lose us, just be patient. We'll try to get back on as quickly as we can. All right, Bobby Carr from Boswell High School, or is at Chisholm Trail High School, asking if we're at halftime here, and we are. So that kind of tells me maybe people can't see what's going on.
So far, sound is holding.
Okay, so you're able to see something?
I'm not able to see.
I mean, we're getting the warning that the video is not being able to be uploaded. Okay, enough of that. Boswell Pioneers go to receive the kickoff. They'll let it go out of bounds, and they will start at their own 25-yard line as we get the second half underway.
So, just pulling up YouTube on my phone, Jim, we actually, so this is going to take you back to your old days. The sound quality is consistent.
Sound is good, video bad?
Video bad.
Okay.
Sound good, video bad.
Sound good, video bad. All right. The offense will come out with the ball first, and that's a good thing for the Boswell Pioneers. So the Pioneers will actually start at the 30. I said 25, but they'll actually start at the 30 this first drive of the second half. We'll see what Renfro and company can get done. He'll send Lords in motion, going to his left. Handoff is up the middle, but a whistle's called. Flag on the play. It looks like it's in the area of false start.
I don't know about that. I saw the defensive lineman jump across.
Yep, it is a false start against the Pioneers.
I don't know.
Not a good way to start the drive.
I don't know that I agree with that. I was looking right at the line.
So 1st and 15 for Boswell. Handoff is to Dixon, and not much there as he tries to gain up the middle.
Looks like he gained 2.
Looks like it might be a gain of 2, gain of 1. 2nd down and 14. Again, out of the shotgun is Renfro. Renfro back to pass, rolling to his right. Looking downfield, looking for a receiver, and it is incomplete. So 3rd down for the Pioneers, trying to avoid the 3 and out.
Jack Henry is with us. Who would have guessed Weatherford and their great hospitality?
Boy, I tell you what, sounds like somebody with experience. Third down here. Weatherford showing blitz. Back to passes. Renfro looking, throwing deep. And
why is that? There's
off.
the flag. That's coming back.
Yep, picked off by Weatherford, but there is a flag on the play.
It is about time something comes.
That was something we saw in the first half of the referees.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
struggling a little bit.
The people that I mean, we've been recording, so you can come back. Lisa Love says we can hear y'all just fine. The video is a little choppy, so glad that you guys can hear us. So we're going to do our best. I'm going to jump in. Cliff ended up having to go back home, but so Jim and I are doing the voices tonight. Are you actually going to hear me for a change?
I'm going to have to go back to my radio announcing where I called the formation.
So what we're on right now is
shake off the rust.
There was a deep pass. Renfro had a deep pass down the middle that was split between two defenders. There was a flag on the play. Actually, it looks like there's one in the backfield as well.
Yeah.
So
maybe multiple.
Maybe multiple hopefully by the defense, because Boswell sure did not get the benefit of many calls in the first half, especially a couple of really controversial, at least in our opinions,
pass interferences. Yeah. All right, still waiting for them to sort everything out.
Looks like they're talking to Coach Weaver.
Talking to the coaches on both sides of the field as you get a look there. Not sure this may go against Weatherford. It is currently 3rd and 14 pending the outcome of the penalty.
Let's see.
May end up with a Boswell first down. Okay, so yes, it was 2 fouls on the play. One of them pass interference. I didn't catch the other one, Keith.
I did not catch the other one either.
But the good news is it results in a Boswell first down.
The referee's mic is about as choppy as our live feed.
Yeah. All right, 4 wide receiver set for Renfro in the backfield has a different running back to his left, and that is Dante Reese. Here's the snap, handoff, Reese right up the middle. Reese has a hole and crosses midfield down to the 45-yard line. One of the biggest runs of the night for the running game.
And that's one of those where we talked about we needed to see a spark.
Pioneers go quick here, same formation. Renfro out of the gun. Handoff again to Reese. Reese right up the middle again, and looks like he'll pick up 3 this time.
So Reese is a much bigger back than Colin Dixon is, and so I'm wondering if maybe, you know, how Boswell's been wanting to go up the middle a lot, maybe putting that little bit of that heavier weight in there.
Rouge show blitz. Here's Reese again, right up the middle, breaks through, and looks like he's close to a first down.
About 3 yards short.
Yeah, our vantage point.
So it looks like they're going to stick with Reese.
Yeah. Looking for that little something extra in a very important game. Here's Renfro out of the gun again. Reese to his left. Fakes it. Throwing across the middle, and that should be a flag.
He was on his back.
Yeah, that should
before
be
the ball even
Jamie
got
Gray
there.
came right over the top of DeAndre Lords, but there is no penalty.
How do you? I'm baffled by the officiating tonight.
Now 4th down here for the Pioneers. They'll go for it. 4th and 3. Handoff is to Reese. Reese out the middle. Easily gets the first down.
There you go. Good conversion right there.
Reese just pounding. Renfro 4 wide receiver set. 2 to the right, 2 to the left this time. Handoff. No, he'll keep it himself. Right side eludes one tackler, and instead of a loss, he'll pick up a gain of 1.
He's brought down the play by Hernandez.
2nd down and 9.
Second down and 9.
So that's that quarterback redraw that I was hoping that they would go to, and they did show it there.
It looks like they've got another. Reese took a break. What is his 13? Jamal Hollister's in the backfield now.
And this will be a bubble out to Hollister. Hollister, left side, has some room and picks up the first down and more.
And there is another flag on the play.
Pass completed to Hollister.
I'm going to speculate.
That's coming back.
There are penalty markers on the play.
Yeah, it's against Weatherford. Renfro's already signaling it.
Renfro's saying it's against Weatherford. Pioneers kind of like they did in the first half, putting together a good drive, trying to break this 7-all tie.
And at the very least, it's keeping the defense off the field for a little bit longer.
Yeah, giving them a little more of a break. Pioneers have the football at the 33 for the moment.
I'm not sure what they're still talking about. Let's see.
Waiting for the referee to let us in on what the convention's all about.
Looks like Reese is going to go ahead
Reese
and
is
jump
coming
back in.
This is
Unsportsmanlike.
unsportsmanlike conduct against the Roos. So 2 big penalties by Weatherford have given the Pioneers life on this drive. We are 9 minutes, 28 seconds here in the third quarter.
What are they? They moved it down, and now they're moving it back.
Yep, here they go. They're going to step it off now.
There we go.
And that will put us inside for the first time tonight, the Reds Barbecue Red Zone.
I was gonna actually. I'll go ahead and click it just in case the feed.
Renfro, 3 out to his right, 1 to his left. The near side is Ty Dower. Lords in the slot. Handoff is to Reese, and Reese close to punching it in, down inside the 5 to the 3-yard line.
And this is one where they can actually get a first down, but without scoring.
3 to the left this time. Here's the snap. High snap. And Renfro will keep it running to his right. Looks to throw it inside. Touchdown. Pioneer.
No. Incomplete.
Stepped out. Ty Dower. Looked like he had it. Just couldn't bring it in.
Honestly, looked like it should have been another pass interference call. Who am I? So sticking with Reese over Colin Dixon for right now.
So 3rd down and 2 for the Pioneers. Here's another snap. Handoff is to Reese. Reese right up the middle. Reese will pick up very close to the first down. He's got to get to the 1.
Doesn't look like. Looks like he's about a yard short.
Dower, the ball carrier, tackled by Thompson.
Who's putting up a good defense here. So now it's 4th down and 1.
Very short 1.
Renfro. Here's the snap. Handoff is to the running back.
Looks like he lost a yard. Wow.
Waiting for the indication. Still nothing yet. Pioneers say they've got it. I thought he had it. And Reese says he has it. But
it looks like we've got an official's timeout.
Yep, there is a timeout on the field. And we'll take a timeout here on Boswellsports.com. All right, coming out of the break here, still an official timeout on the field as the Boswell Pioneers knocking out the door, but it's 4th and 1. Still no indication as to whether they got it.
No, but the defense is going out, so.
Defense is going off, so they did not make it in.
Number 78, John Rodriguez, shaking up on the left, right?
So the Pioneers, after a nice drive, get down to the 3, and it stalls, and they'll turn the football over on downs.
I really am curious about all these up the middle calls.
The rules with the defense the ball will turn over on downs.
You're not really seeing any designed runs to go on the outside, or they all seem to be designed to go in the middle. And if it does happen outside, that seems more like runner's discretion.
Yeah, I'd like to see him try to pop something to the outside. All right. And that'll be a safety. Pioneers get a safety. They break the tie, 7-9.
There you go.
With 8:13 on the clock, and I saw that all the way as.
And honestly, I missed
Thornton
it.
Tried to hand off to the running back, and that'll be 2.
Not the
Wait, what?
What?
It was not a safety.
Wow.
They gave him the advance. The ball is spotted just outside the goal line.
I tell you, I'm baffled at this officiating tonight.
I am too. Little bubble.
There it is. That's the safety.
And that's a safety, folks. Pioneers get 2.
Wow.
All right.
I missed it.
Coach goes out to celebrate. One of the defensive coaches goes, Coach Haskell, goes out to celebrate and gets absolutely leveled by a celebrating player.
But that's Coach Haskell for you right there.
Yeah, Coach Haskell. He was so happy. He runs out there onto the field, and he just got hammered.
20 over Pascal, 27-0.
And the good news is the Boswell Pioneers will get the football back.
Indeed. Yeah, and you know what's interesting? So I think that I think the play would have been a good play, but the receiver didn't seem aware of where he needed to be or should have been, and it caught the ball a couple yards behind the line.
Yeah,
he
just
should
not
have been
aware.
at the line or a little bit ahead of it.
Well, and then just a good job by the Pioneers defenders to keep him bottled inside.
Yes.
And not allow him to escape outside and get out of the end zone.
Yes. Well, and the other thing too, I think, was the type of tackle. It wasn't. He didn't wrap him up. He took it, went and knocked his legs out from underneath of him, and I think that really also is what helps solidify that safety.
The old NFL blow him up tackle.
Yes. So this kicker doesn't kick deep. I say that.
Pioneers will pick it up. Running to the right, has a hole back inside. Kyrell Robertson. And Robertson will cross midfield, and that's good starting position for the Pioneers.
Starting at Weatherford's 49.
Well, that's good. They can put 6 on the board here. That'll put Weatherford in a little bit of a hole here in the third quarter.
Pioneers to begin 1st and 10.
But this is one of those, maybe, again, you and I talked about off air during halftime. There has to be a spark. That's something that they were missing, was that spark, and maybe that safety is what does it.
So empty backfield here for Renfro. He has a 5 wide receiver set. He'll bubble outside to Robertson. Robertson makes one man miss, picks up a couple of more. And looks like maybe 6 on the play.
5.
So he gets out to the 44-yard line. Pioneers go quick. 5 wide receivers. Same play, other side, and again, it's Robertson. This time, no doubt, he picks up the first down.
Now you're playing with some conviction, something that really seemed to not be there in the first half.
Pioneers again go quick. Same formation, empty backfield. Renfro looks to his left, and he'll throw it outside this time to Hollister, and you can't go to that well 3 times in a row and expect the big results.
No. But at the same time, too, why not try it? What ain't broke, don't fix it. Just like, you told me not to hit the refresh button on the...
Kind of like the old Coach Jones days whenever he was the offensive coordinator. Inside, outside, left side, right side. Let's see what they do here.
Reese back in at running back.
Yep, Reese again trying to soften up the middle, and Reese will pick up a couple.
So that make... I see Colin standing on the sideline. He's wanting to. He's itching to get back in, and was it against?
Not sure what we got here. This is another penalty against the Roos.
Yes.
It's only a 5-yarder. It spots the ball at the 34-yard line.
So instead of 2nd and 14, we now have 2nd and 9.
Renfro looks to the sideline. He has a forward wide receiver set with Reese to his immediate left. Here's a snap, handoff Reese. Reese right up the middle. Another nice gain as he gets close to the 30-yard line.
So definitely, he seems to be running with a little bit more power than what Dixon was running with.
Yeah, they'll officially spot this at the 31.
And it could just be the body size. Weatherford's defensive line isn't that big.
Big third down, 3rd and 6 for the Pioneers now. 3 wide receivers out to the right, Ty Dower near side. And this is another little bubble. This is out to Robertson, and Robertson right at the sticks. Let's see where they mark it.
A little bit short.
Robertson with the reception.
What the? I'm not sure what's going on. Is there a flag on the play?
I have no idea. Looks like they're made.
So Robertson went right out where the first down marker was.
Unless they're saying that, well, because they're holding the yardstick where the original line was.
Okay, so there was a flag against Boswell, and I believe that was holding. And so Boswell back up to 36-yard line.
3rd and 11.
I don't care. I want people to start yelling.
Yep, third down. Big third down for the Pioneers.
I got one up.
I like that, Mom. I don't care. I want people to start yelling. Definitely.
3 to the left this time. 1 to the right. Renfro out of the gun, backing up, looking, has time. Throwing it downfield for Robertson, and that'll go incomplete.
Looked like there was a little miscommunication there on that one.
And there's a flag at the
Pass
end.
intended for Robertson. Ball's incomplete.
Is that a hat down in the middle over there, too?
Penalty markers on the play.
I thought the judge on the far side around the 10-yard line threw a flag, but maybe not.
Looks like he's signaling maybe holding. He's talking to through their intercom.
Yeah, so they're acting like there was a flag. I thought I saw something come out at the end of the play around the 10-yard line.
Okay, so it looks like Renfro is signaling something against Weatherford.
Against Weatherford, maybe a pass interference
or holding.
Or holding.
Dead ball.
Unnecessary roughness against Weatherford. Keeps the drive alive for Boswell.
You know, unless it was something that after that's okay. We'll take some of that.
Starting to see the Roos shoot themselves in the foot here in the third quarter. Pioneers with 3 wide receivers out to the left, 1 to the right. That's Dower.
Still sticking with Reese as the running back.
Reese, handoff is to Reese. Reese right side. Turns his body, pushes his way forward, and the ball comes loose. And the Roos say they have it, and they do. Ball came loose right around the 12-yard line. And the Roos able to jump on it.
You know, I kind of like... You hate to see Dixon on the sideline, but I kind of like the idea of going to Reese. It's a very much running style, Ezra Carter style running.
Kind of a change of pace.
Change of pace, yeah.
Unfortunate for the Pioneers as they turn the football over deep in Kangaroo territory.
Weatherford back on their own 14. We're at 5:22 left in the third quarter.
Thornton out of the gun. And the handoff is to the running back up the middle. And he's nice run.
Pushing the line.
Yeah, keeps pushing the line. They had him stopped right there at the line of scrimmage. But
and they're signaling first down on that one. Looked like about an 11-yard gain.
So that's number 20 for Weatherford, or is that 30? 30 for Weatherford, which is Will Jordan on the carry for the Roos. And first down. Thornton out of the gun. Immediately throws to his right, little tunnel screen, and
good tackle.
Good defense by the Boswell Pioneers. Trying to get it back into the hands of Jordan on that play.
Looks like we may be getting an official's timeout.
Jordan listed as a tight end.
Right.
He is a senior.
Oh, no.
Second down and 6 for the Roos.
So second down now and 6 for Weatherford.
Let's go defense!
He'll come to the line. Thornton with 3 wide receivers out to his right, 1 to his left. Another outside pass, another tunnel screen, and Pioneers are there, but it's enough for a first down as he crosses the 36.
One thing I'm seeing that Weatherford's doing on those bubble screens, the tunnel screens, whatever you call them, you know, I'm not. Anyways, they set it up well to where they've got the intended receiver sits back a little bit, but they've got enough where their players run out in front, but give them a good 5 yards of running room for blocking downfield.
Well, they're attacking Pierre.
There you go.
Here we go. Pioneers
back in the
met the running back in the backfield. Who is that? Is that Reeves?
58.
58?
Or 48? No, that's not. That's not.
The backfield by Becker.
Matthew Becker, 38.
38. Matthew Becker.
I should have known.
Yeah. So Becker doing a good job that time.
Second and 13 with 3:23 left in the third quarter.
2-point game. What do they got going in there? Okay, good.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Thornton again, out of the gun, 3 to the left this time. Back to pass, has time, throwing across the middle, and almost intercepted.
That should have.
As, who was that? Aaron Riley.
Aaron Riley. Becker was right there in the middle, 21. Who was that right there? It was almost like they were shocked that the ball was coming at them without a player in front of them.
That'll bring up third down now, third and a long 13.
With 3:05 left in the third quarter. I almost said fourth quarter. Goodness.
Pioneers have driven the ball very well on 2 possessions. Turn it over on the last one, trying to get the ball back here. Here's play action, throwing to the right. This is caught at the 40-yard line and out of bounds. Not enough for a first down.
Kennedy's pass completed to Micah Evans.
So they're going to give him the 43. And they got to have the 46 for a first down. So the Roos will wisely send on the punt team. And the Pioneers will get the football back. Going back deep for Boswell is number 9, Jalen White.
John Jeffries asked, since Weatherford is losing, did they throttle down Wi-Fi for y'all's video?
They did. They did. They didn't want this to be seen.
Well, I tell you what, if you could actually see across the way from us the beautiful press box that they've got. Again, we call this that we're in our deer stand, but because basically, like, it's plywood, it's OSB plywood, something.
I mean, we
and
can
you
actually see the ground
through the cracks.
We can see the ground through the cracks in the floor.
So you just imagine what it's like being out there in the woods and in your deer stand, and that's, except it's probably about, I don't know, 40 feet long, maybe.
Yeah, and then when the Boswell crowd gets rowdy, it shakes the whole building.
It does. It's greatness on a weird scale.
This is old school small town football. All right, punter gets ready to punt here for the Roos, back deep for the Pioneers. There's the kick, and that'll hit around the 30. And
oh, what a move
to his right, and picks up about 4, maybe 5 on the return. Yeah,
Jalen White. That was a beautiful jump move. I really wish we had video so they could have seen that. I mean, wow.
Kind of dangerous, but
very dangerous. He had defenders within a couple yards of him, but right as they got on him, man, jump move, and there he was. There it was. Picked up 5.
All right, here we go. Boswell Pioneers with the football at their own 29-yard line. They'll stack receivers this time to both the right and the left. Reese
is
the
Reese or is that Dixon back
Dixon's
in there?
back in.
What a hole. There he goes.
Big hole, and he's off to the races. 20, 15, 10, touchdown, Pioneers. No laundry on the field. They'll push the score by 6.
Beautiful. That was a hole.
Hey, Cliff, you shouldn't have gone home.
He shouldn't have gone home. I really think that was set up by the hard running of Reese. You know, they're used to having that bigger back in there, and now all of a sudden you've got Colin Dixon, who's a little bit smaller. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. What do we got going on?
Oh, no. I saw no laundry. I said no laundry.
There is laundry.
Where's
at
the
the
laundry?
40. At the 42. Oh, my goodness.
This is coming back.
Jim, I'm sorry, and I hate the viewers. This officiating is driving me nuts tonight. I just got to say it. I don't understand the calls.
Well, we will wait and see what is called here.
Amy Schneider, how are you this evening? So it looks like actually it's going to be going against
the Roos?
Against the Roos, because they're... No, or are they? Oh, maybe they're explaining the penalty. I thought maybe they were giving Coach Weaver an opportunity to claim.
Wow. What was the call?
With arm stick, not unsportsman. I don't know.
All right, so what was a touchdown has been brought back. So we remain, the score is 9-7.
But let's see if hopefully that penalty didn't flake them. Hopefully that'll be that extra spark that we needed.
All right, same formation, 2 to stack to the right, 2 to the left. Dixon, the running back, is to the left of Renfro.
But it did result in a first down, though.
Which is kind of odd.
Yeah.
Renfro, looks like maybe there's a little confusion. Here's the snap. Handoff again to Dixon. Dixon up the middle, and that time he is corralled after a gain of 2. Dixon looked like he might have had a little bit of room there.
Yeah, he got wrapped up at the last minute.
Yeah, good wrap up by the linebacker for Weatherford. 3 out to the right this time, 1 to the left. Here's the snap. Renfro looking downfield, throws it just behind his intended receiver, Lords. Lords was open.
So if you're interested, wow, that's a pretty good score. The one game that we were really focused on tonight was the Trinity-Crowley game. Trinity is up 42-34 over Crowley with, it looks like a little under 9 minutes left in the third quarter.
Well, the first real test for Crowley this season.
Yes, undefeated so far this season. This could set the stage for something.
Here's Renfro, a little screen pass out of Hollister. Hollister inside, and their crowd's calling for a flag. And looking to see where they're going to spot this football. Football is at the 37-yard line, 4th down.
It sounded like
4th and 4.
I kind of missed how they tackled, but it sounded like they either wanted a horse collar, or some of our fans wanted a horse collar or face mask.
All right.
Definitely was
wide
taken
receiver
down.
set. Brews are going to bring the house. Here they come. Here's Renfro. Dances around, back to pass, looking outside, thrown underneath. That's pass interference. The ball picked off, but that's coming back. This is pass interference. Yeah, that is coming back.
Why did not blow the whistle?
Well, there's a reason why they don't blow the whistle on something like that.
2 players coming across.
Collided with each other.
And a Rue defender over the top.
They're back up.
And now they will have the proverbial footlocker convention.
Here's a score that interests me, Jim. Going back, we're again looking at that didn't get to finish. North Crowley is being held in check relatively well by Bell, 23-3 at halftime.
All right. Oh, yeah, that's a close one.
I mean, leave me alone. Like I said, relatively in check for North Crowley.
Sorry, Keith, I just had to do that. Okay, football is coming back.
Excuse me. And then Pascal and Chisholm Trail are tied at 17.
All right, waiting for the referee to explain what's going on down on the field. The ball currently at the 37-yard line.
The original line of scrimmage. So,
did they pick up the flag?
Why are they? Okay, they're across the field talking to. Are they going to maybe call offsetting? Boswell players are staying pat at the 40 or at the 37. Sorry.
Well, the Weatherford coach looks like he's not real happy. Never did really get a good explanation of what.
It doesn't look like we're going to get one
what
either.
They were going to call.
There we go. Now we're going to find out.
What?
Going to replay the down? Never did something about didn't spot the ball or something. I don't. What? Clearly you can hear.
Here's Renfro, back to pass. This is a little floater out to Dixon, and did he get enough for the first down?
Led him too much.
So Pioneers had a touchdown negated and a Well, clearly should have been pass interference.
Clearly, but
overturned.
Then I'm not sure exactly what happened because the referee's microphone is. But it looked like I don't even know what to say anymore. Clearly, you can, with our crowd mic, you can hear the fans that are right in front of us that literally are less than 2 feet. Just a wall separates us right now. But you can hear their displeasure and the frustration that we're all experiencing.
Weatherford goes with a bunch on the right, and the quarterback will just keep it as he runs up the middle, gets to the 41. It's a different quarterback out there for the Rouge. Jackson Thompson. Or no, it's not even Jackson. Cutter Kennedy.
Interesting.
Is in for the Weatherford Rouge. All right, 2nd down and 7 for Weatherford. Pioneers showing blitz.
That is the end of the third quarter.
End of the third. So here we go. 4th quarter for the Boswell Pioneers. Pioneers who have done fairly well here in the second half have had scores taken away by penalties.
Controversial penalties.
Yep.
If I had,
but they currently take a 2-point lead into the final stanza here at Weatherford Kangaroo Stadium in front of what was earlier a packed house. It's kind of thinned out a little bit now.
I want to thank everybody. Again, we apologize. We're, like I've said it a couple times now, we're in more or less a deer stand, just a wooden shack, if you will, from I think before Moses walked or something.
We know.
But
we know.
At least we're doing our best to give you guys something to listen to. So we appreciate your patience with us tonight.
It'll be a long drive back to Saginaw.
Indeed.
Traffic a little rough coming out here this afternoon.
I breezed right on through.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Man, it was stop and go for us.
Well, okay, so I take that back until I got to about Dennis Road.
All right, here we go. Back into action. Looks like Thornton's the quarterback again. Handoff up the middle. And I've gained 4 on the carry.
So, Jim, I think Amy must have had a rough day because she is really wanting an R-rated broadcast right now.
We got to keep it PG.
Sorry, Amy.
3rd down and 3 now. 11:37 here in the 4th quarter. Pioneers holding on to a 9-7 lead. Not Thornton back at quarterback. Kennedy at quarterback. Kennedy hands off to the running back up the middle, and he'll pick up the first down. It's just rumbles and bumbles and stumbles across the 50-yard line.
Up the middle. Down by.
That's Will Jordan again. So different backfield for Weatherford as we head into the second half. Simmons, the starting running back, will come back in, a smaller of the two.
Interesting, they're putting a lineman out at receiver position.
Yep, for block, and Pioneers sniff it out. Nothing doing. He'll lose yardage on that play. Nope, they're going to actually give him the line of scrimmage, so.
Well, I don't know. It looks like set him back a yard.
Okay, I didn't see him move the stick at all. So 2nd down and 11 now for Weatherford.
What the heck are they doing?
Not sure. Weatherford throws a lot of different fronts at you. Thornton back to pass, a little screen underneath, and it is caught downfield for a big first down.
Kennedy's pass completed to McClure.
Looked like it was just going to be a screen. He goes to the deep receiver, picks up the first down.
John Jeffrey says, I'm glad I'm watching at home. The mics would pick up an R-rated broadcast for her. Oh.
Another catch down the left sideline, and inside the 10-yard line. Ruse, the ball will go out at the 6.
A penalty flag. Late flag.
Are you kidding?
No, and it looks like it's going to go against Weatherford.
Not a penalty flag. You got to be kidding.
No, down there in the end zone about the W. Let's hope this time they get it right and back them up. Look, I think there's a little extracurricular.
Referees earning their paycheck tonight.
They are backing them up. Another flag from the referees.
That'll be.
That's on the bench.
That'll be on number 22 for the Ruse. That's Bradley Simmons, the running back.
I missed something then.
He had to have said something, and the frustration comes out. And we've seen a lot of flags.
Oh, it was the receiver. The head official threw it on the receiver because the coach just went out and talked to him.
Well, 22 was standing right next to the ref that threw the flag. Something was said down there.
Something was said, definitely. And it looks like are they getting ready to eject him? Because they're doing something in their little books. Wow,
that's a big one.
That is like 30 yards worth of penalties. Wow. That is incredible.
And the Pioneer fans come to life. And it sounds like the other side of the field's going with the Boo Birds.
Wow. This is first in forever. So that puts them all the way back to their own 30.
Well, it's to the Boswell 36-yard.
Boswell 36.
Still showing first down on the stick.
First and goal from the 36-yard.
So it's first and goal from the 36. So watch out for the big play. 3 stack to the right, 1 to the left. Thornton back to throw. This is a little screen inside.
Oh, you got to wrap him up.
Had one Pioneer get him, but now a host of Pioneers show up. Not much there.
Completes in the clear.
So the ball will now be spotted.
The 34?
Yep, 34-yard line. So first and goal at the 34 after a gain of 2.
We're fixing to start shaking, Jim.
Yep, shaking my cameras.
There we go.
Thornton out of the gun, empty backfield, stack 4 to the right. Back to pass, letting it fly downfield.
Oh,
almost intercepted.
Oh, sorry.
Yep, that is number 27, Christian Lassiter.
I got to remember to let you do your play-by-play.
You're not used to me doing play-by-play.
I'm not.
So Lassiter almost comes away with one, almost gets the turnover chain. And speaking of turnover chains, it's now 3rd and 34. 3rd and goal at the 34.
3rd and goal. Weatherford. How often do you hear that? 3rd and goal at 34. But obviously, this is going to be 4-down territory.
Oh, yeah. Here we go. Thornton, empty backfield. Back to pass. Under pressure. Lets it fly to the right and incomplete. That pass was intended for number 14, Josh Hardy.
This
4th down.
This quarterback that they've got in there does not have the accuracy of the quarterback they had in the first half.
No.
If that quarterback was back in here, I think I would almost be a little nervous even at 4th and goal from the 34.
So Simmons comes back in at running back. Your quarterback is Kennedy. And the Roos are going to go for it. Fake the handoff, play action, and it is dropped. in and out of the hands of Colton McClure, and the Pioneers will take over. And you know, Coach Davis has got to be thrilled about that.
Definitely.
That's got the Pioneer sideline a little bit fired up.
Now let's just see if we can actually do something with that instead of getting stalled.
Pioneers trying to keep their playoff hopes alive. They have to win out if they want to secure that 4th spot. Getting a little bit of help tonight from Trinity and from North Crowley. And here's the handoff right up the middle. Not much there. Dixon gets slung down after a gain. Well, I don't think he even gained a yard. 2 wide receivers to the left and 2 to the right this time. Here comes the blitz from Weatherford. Handoff is to Dixon again, right up the middle. Nothing doing.
It's that same, I don't understand.
So now a big 3rd down, 3rd and 10 with 8:25. I guess the strategy here is just try to run as much time as you can off the clock and let your defense do the work.
I don't, clearly, because the offense isn't doing much.
Renfro out of the gun. Here comes the blitz. This is a little screen outside. This is to Robertson. Robertson with the double pass to Dower, and Dower catches it, but short of the 1st down. Are they going to give him the catch or no?
No, they're not going to give him the catch.
Incomplete. Yeah. So 4th down.
So it looked like
they tried to run my play.
Tried to run your play.
Robertson did a good job of escaping the pressure, but the floater a little bit too much.
Penalty? Looks like there was a penalty on the flag. Oh, no.
So there is a timeout on the field, and we'll take this time to
let's update some scores.
And let you know that this 4th quarter is brought to you by Sandy's Action Photography. She's down there doing the job right now, taking those pictures. Hopefully she's getting some good ones. She'll have them out on her Facebook page sometime this weekend. So if you want to see your favorite player in action, go to our Boswellsports.com Facebook page.
So Trinity is pulled out a little bit further from Crowley, 56-34 with a minute and a half left in the 3rd quarter. And then North Crowley obviously is pulling away from Bell, 37-3.
Okay, so stars are lining up. If the Pioneers can actually hold on to this lead. Not the best punt that we've seen out of.
It looked like it was just a 15-yard punt.
And it goes out of bounds in Pioneer territory at the
11 yards on the punt by Renfro.
44, 11-yard punt.
Cruz will take over. 1st and 10.
That does not help.
Pioneer 44.
It does not.
So defense needs to make something happen. Kennedy is the quarterback. Simmons the running back. 2 wide receivers to each side. Kennedy out of the gun. Back to pass. Has time. Looking across the middle and incomplete. Ball a little bit too high, intended for McClure.
It's the big plays for Weatherford on the pass game have come across the middle.
Yeah, they're doing a lot of that stuff across the middle and really going after Jeremiah Pierre for the Pioneers.
Apparently Sandy's busy on her phone too because she's texting Amy a lot.
All right, Pioneers show blitz here. Kennedy back to pass, under pressure. It's a little screen. It's caught right side. And that's enough for a Rue 1st down.
Screen pass completed to Xavier Holder.
So perfectly played screen pass by the Roos, and that'll put them inside the red zone, or close to the red zone at the 22.
So one thing to keep in mind here is they're on the Boswell 22, and if they can hold Weatherford here, their kicker actually has a pretty good leg.
All right, here's the inside handoff, and not much there. Handoff was to Jordan.
Stopped on the play by Deacon Stewart. He had 2 on the play.
Deacon Stewart's name again.
Yep, Deacon Stewart with the tackle. Second down and 9. Kennedy back to pass. Has time, throwing across the middle into the end zone. They'll take a shot,
And there's a flag.
that's Isaiah Murphy on the
I think
cover.
that's going to be holding on Weatherford. Yep, holding on Weatherford.
Okay, that'll back him up. Good eye, Keith, seeing the mustard on the lettuce.
But I watched that play. It was actually Langley was trying to come around the outside, and they double teamed him, but instead the Weatherford end grabbed him, almost lifted him up.
Yeah, Langley's such an integral part of that Boswell defense.
Don't call his name much anymore, but that's probably because people or teams are taking notice.
Opened up a lot of opportunities for Deacon Stewart. Kennedy rushing, okay, under pressure, and this is thrown downfield, incomplete.
No, penalty flag,
and
you're
they're
going to
going to
call
throw
a flag on that?
pass interference against Murphy.
Wow. So what happened was we had one of our safeties. One of our safeties is down on the Boswell 1, and he went and there was another player sorry, I'm rambling here, but anyways.
That'll put the ball inside the red zone at the 15.
But what happened was the safety went for the ball while the cornerback was covering the player, the Weatherford player. Safety dove to try to catch for an interception, and actually, more or less, because of the timing of everything, took the Weatherford player out at the legs. It was funny because I saw the referee come running over and was standing on top of the Boswell player when he threw the flag.
So it's first down as Weatherford with the inside handoff. That is to McClure. 6 minutes and 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter, but now you got two dangers here because Pioneers are only up by 2.
Reception goes to
and this puts the Roos into field goal range. Of course, Pioneers lost last week on a last-minute field goal by L.D. Bell.
Now, what scares you about this is that Boswell's offense hasn't really gotten much going tonight.
Well, you know, they put it in the end zone. They just haven't had any help from the guys in stripes.
That's true. That one long 70-yard run with Dixon that got called back.
All right. Looks like maybe there's a late whistle here. We have a different quarterback, Thornton, back into the game as they take Kennedy out and playing the little, I don't know what they call that, the switcheroo between quarterbacks.
Their ownership and
Looks like Weatherford called a timeout.
So they know how amazing our schools and communities really are.
Yeah, I'm baffled by that last penalty, the pass interference call, because it was very clear that the Boswell player, I didn't see who it was going and making a play for a ball. But again, we saw that same thing in the first quarter when the Boswell player had his hand on the Weatherford player, but he was in position and looking at the ball and swatted it down, but they still called called pass interference on it. So there's a lot of really questionable officiating tonight.
Well, and it's one of those things where I've seen in the chat room here, I tend to agree. Let these guys play football. This is a pivotal game for both teams. And some of the ticky-tack stuff that they've called is just, I don't know. It's
unnecessary. It's taken away. I mean, you can hear the fans down in front.
Thornton out of the pistol. Handoff right up the middle is to the run back, and he will score. And the Roos will take the lead as Simpson goes in. First lead of the night for Weatherford.
13 yards on the touchdown run by
Low-scoring affair here at Kangaroo Stadium, as it is 13-9 pending the extra point. Now it's going to be up to the Boswell offense to respond and come back and try to get the win. Weatherford may be thinking about going for two here.
Indeed they are.
And they will. They're going to throw a pass inside. The Pioneers knock it away. No good. Good job by the Boswell Pioneers to defend against the two-point conversion.
The 2-point conversion is no good. 5 minutes and 41 seconds.
That Kennedy, that quarterback there, had him fake like he was going to run, and then right at the line of scrimmage do one of those jump passes.
Yeah, just a little jump pass there. Either way, results in nothing.
And John Jeffries, I tend to agree with you, and the Zebra score.
The Zebra scored, yep. All right.
I will see, yeah.
At this point, we talk about officiating, and those guys have a tough job.
They do.
But it should never be an excuse.
No.
Offense has got to get down there, and they got to take care of business.
And that's exactly what Coach Weaver would say.
Weatherford will bunch up. They've got two kickers.
Apparently, so...
They'll kick it downfield. It's taken by the Pioneers and downed at the 36. So what they do is they have two kickers. One will go from each side, and what that does is that allows them the opportunity, should they choose to do so, to kick the onside kick. And that's something that I thought we were about to see an onside kick.
Some good news, Jim. Mm-hmm. Lisa Love says, hey, at least the video is mostly smooth now, and we can see what the refs are calling.
Well, we do have a green box.
We do. And although
is
my YouTube studio screen shows the spinning thing, I can't see what y'all are seeing, but
all right, here we go. Pioneers go to work. 3 to the left this time, 1 to the right. Renfro will keep it upfield, running to his left, and is finally taken down close to the first down.
I think he should have gotten another yard with that roll.
Looks like they'll mark him about a yard short. Second down and 9 is, looks like we've got a timeout on the field. We'll take a quick break here on Boswellsports.com. We'll be right back.
Maybe. There we go.
If you're a fan of classic rock and tired of hearing the same old songs over and over, you need to tune in to thezoo.net. Thousands of songs in the library. Radio like it used to be. Radio as it should be.
All right. We're back.
All right, we are back. Quick TV timeout. You can see it there. 2nd and 1 as the Pioneers are on the move. 5:22 on the board as they trail 13-9. Renfro, handoff up the middle, big hole, and
wait,
Dixon.
Is there a flag?
Yeah, you never know. Dixon with the big first down into Root territory at the 43-yard line. Pioneers go quick. Snap, handoff again is to Dixon. Dixon, another nice run. crosses the 40 down to the 37. Pioneers continue to go up pace here. 3 to the right this time. 1 to the left. Renfro, handoff again. Dixon left side. And Dixon will be short of the first down, but it is a manageable 3rd and about 1. Timeout called by...
Looks like Weatherford, I think.
Weatherford.
That's what I saw.
Timeout with 4:42. Pioneers marching. Down by 4. High drama.
Big drama.
Both teams looking on the outside, looking in. Got some help from Trinity. Got some help from North Crowley tonight.
Which, by the way,
The winner of this game still in the hunt.
Crowley truly is not holding up to its test very well. 63 to 34, Trinity over Crowley. So
Now that
Crowley
bodes well for the Boswell Pioneers, who played Trinity very well early in the season.
and we play them Crowley at home next week.
Did I say LD Bell? I meant Trinity.
No, I think you said Trinity.
Oh, okay.
You tried to say Bell, but then
I
you
don't
said
know.
Trinity.
I'm trying to walk and chew gum.
That's right.
Doesn't always work out. 3rd down and 1.
That's like me. I'm trying to help you out with play-by-play and running the...
All right, 4 wide receiver set. Handoff Dixon. Dixon up the middle. Did he get it? I think he got enough.
I think he did.
Depends on the spot. Yes, he did get it.
Good deal.
First down. First set of downs for the Boswell Pioneers. On the move, 4:38. Same formation, 4 wide receivers. Renfro out of the gun. Dixon to his right. Have not seen Dante Reese on this possession. Here comes the blitz from Weatherford. Here's the snap. Handoff again is to Dixon. Dixon show right up the middle to the 29-yard line.
Dixon, the ball carrier, down by Dowling, assisted by Grove.
That keeps the clock moving. 4 minutes.
Second down and 7.
2nd down and 7 for the Pioneers. 3 to the right this time. Handoff again, Dixon. Dixon up the middle. And Dixon is taken down at the 26.
A little bit of a tougher pickup here. Now here comes
Actually, the
Reese back in.
27th. Reese comes in. Big 3rd down for the Boswell Pioneers.
Huge play right here.
Yep, this could be it. Renfro. Here comes the blitz. Handoff is to Reese, and Reese picks up the first down. Down at the 21-yard line.
Reese has been the monster tonight.
Yeah, Reese getting the tough yards. Back comes in Dixon. 3 wide receivers out to the right this time. Renfro looks like maybe he can't hear. Oh, he's missing a guy. Or is he?
No, he
can't hear the play. Okay.
He didn't see the play.
All right, here's the handoff is to Dixon. Dixon right side has a little bit of room inside the red zone, down at the 16.
What a block. Way to follow his blocker.
Yep, just puts his hand on the midriff of his lineman and picks up a good gain down inside the red zone. 3 wide receivers to the left this time. Watch that side. Oh, high snap. Dixon. How did he pick up yardage on that? Dixon down to the 12 after a high snap. And Reese comes back in. Dixon comes out.
So clearly they recognize the power that Reese has.
2:17. Defense goes into a four-man front. Load up the box. Here's Reese inside, and he goes nowhere.
He's still getting the push. All right, looks like he's giving it. Got down to the 10. I think that's going to be a first down.
Yeah, the stick is
They gave him the push.
right around the first down. So fresh set of downs, and Dixon will come back in. Now this one's getting exciting. Minute 52 on the clock. Pioneers first and goal at the 10. Three wide receivers out to the left for Renfro. Here's the snap. Renfro back to pass. Throws it across the middle. And it is caught. Flag on the play. It looked like it was caught.
They are giving him at the goal line, just outside the.
Looked to me like Robertson had caught it. So pass is incomplete.
But they're marking. What are they calling?
We're still waiting to hear what the flag is. Are they waving it? Come on, ref.
I don't understand.
Okay, it is against Weatherford. That'll give the Pioneers the football half the distance.
Another first down.
At the 2-yard line, and that is a first down.
Was that holding?
Whoa.
Wow.
No. Don't shake. Oh, my goodness.
So,
Pioneer crowd is on their feet. They're shaking the stands.
That shows you guys kind of what kind of booth we're in tonight.
Wow, okay. Reese with the football. Inside touchdown, Pioneers. The Pioneers go up. 1:32 on the clock as they take the lead 15-13, pending the extra point. Now, do you go for two here?
No, because if you go for two and you're not successful, Weatherford can go down, kick a field goal. You've got to go for the field goal here.
So Garcia comes out to try to tack on the extra point from the center of the hash. Ball is down, kick is up, and it is, hey, diddle, right down the middle. 16-13, 1:32 left to play in this football game. And my blood is pumping.
It is. This is what you like. This is what you like. We knew this was going to be a test.
Coach Weaver said this week in the coaches show that every game is a playoff game. And that's the atmosphere we have right now. The Boswell kickoff, the defense
and if you could,
has to hold them for 1:32.
I wish we could angle the cameras down enough to see. You could see the whole Boswell crowd on their feet for the rest of this game.
Weatherford can tie it with a field goal. Important that special teams does not give up a big return. Garcia to kick.
Amy says, my heart's beating as bad as y'all are shaking. It's a little scary,
Right, here is the kick, high booming kick. It'll be taken at the 25, looking for a hole. Coming to the right, down the right side, and out of bounds, somewhere around the 45. It's shaking so bad I can't tell where they're going to put the football. Okay, they're going to actually give them the 38. 1:27. Defense has got a hold. No penalties. Let the Roos make the mistakes.
There it is.
Pass is incomplete. Second down. Come on, Pioneers. Quit shaking my stands. I can't see what's going on.
It's interesting that Weatherford has Kennedy still back in at quarterback when he's not their most proficient passer.
Here's Kennedy. Here's the snap. Here's the rush. Throwing inside. Incomplete. And there's a late flag. Late flag. They may call.
Boswell's calling it against Weatherford.
Yeah, it was 30 for Will Jordan. Got tied up with a Pioneer player.
if it is against Weatherford, our booth is going to shake.
Yeah. Waiting for the call.
This is a crucial penalty call right now.
See Coach Weaver out there at the 40. Ooh,
too far.
Too close.
Here we go. What do we got?
I can see what the indication is.
Oh my goodness!
So it is. It's a personal foul, unnecessary roughness against the Pioneers, and the crowd is livid.
Wow. It's a good thing there's booing, because I can definitely hear some not
ball
so PG.
Inside of Pioneer territory. Got to keep yourself under control.
But I didn't see anything that looked like it was a bad play.
Well, he got tied up with number 20 or number 30, Jordan. Thornton, back to pass, has time.
Hold!
Downfield and incomplete. Good pass defense that time for the Pioneers. That's Jeremiah Pierre.
Yeah, I got to agree with the fans. They had the Boswell player, his shirt was pulled. If that's not holding.
A little bit of home cooking.
A little bit of home. A lot of home cooking tonight.
All right, Thornton out of the shotgun. A little over a minute. Rolling out to his left, throws it underneath, incomplete. Third down. Boswell Pioneers have never beaten the Weatherford Kangaroos. They stand on the precipice at this moment with 1:06. Third down.
Okay, we cannot. Right now, this is where you've got to keep your head in the game.
All right, Kennedy comes back in at quarterback for Weatherford.
3rd and 10, 1:06 left in the third quarter.
Fans are on their feet, stomping the stands. Oh my gosh! Back to pass. Down
overthrown.
Deep and overthrown. 4th down. Oh my goodness!
I don't know, Jim. I don't know.
I was afraid this thing was going to collapse on
I'm
us.
telling you. Quick score update. 5:25 left in the fourth quarter. Trinity 70, Crowley 34.
All right, here it is. Somebody's season could be on the line right here. 4th down. We're shaking the stands again.
No mental mistakes right now.
No mental mistakes. Kennedy out of the gun. 4 wide receiver set. Pioneers bring the house. Pocket collapses. Yeah! He's sacked. Pioneers win. 54 seconds left. Turnover on downs. They'll go into the victory formation. It's a done deal. Boswell Pioneers on top, 16-13.
What a fight.
The Boswell Pioneer defense comes up big. They bring the house, and with it, they bring the W.
And right now, Weatherford only has one timeout.
One timeout. If the Pioneers have run it a couple of times, maybe get a first down and break out the hymnals, because it's church.
Wow. Beautiful. I'm glad we were able.
Victory formation.
I'm glad we were able to get enough broadband width to give our fans.
Yes. To see the second half.
See the second half.
All right. Weatherford, did they call their?
They called a delay a game.
No, delay a game on the Pioneers.
Yes.
So that spots the ball back in Pioneer territory at the 49. Here's the snap. Renfro will take a knee.
John
And
Jefferson.
we will go into the history book as the Boswell Pioneers will win their first game.
A flag on the play?
So the referee's trying to get a little more action in the game as they throw another flag.
Pat, you are very welcome. Pat says, thank you for never giving up on making it work. We tried our hardest. When we first got started, we missed the pregame. Actually, it sounds like that was against Weatherford. So, but yeah, I mean, we tried everything we could. And
duct tape and baling wire.
Duct tape and baling wire, and we're actually using Jim's phone as a hotspot. We tried mine, it wouldn't work. So Jim had the magic touch tonight. But we know that if you do want to, one good thing though that we did, if you do want to go back and watch the first half, we did have it on record, so you can go back and see some of that action from the first half if you want to go back.
See the shot of Coach Weaver down there giving a pep talk. What do you think he's telling him, Keith?
I think he's telling him one heck of a job, but maybe not quite that nice.
All right, 48 seconds now. Weatherford with no timeouts. Trailing by 3. And here's the snap, and Renfro will take another knee.
And we're shaking again, Jim.
The crowd is on their feet.
I wish they could see I really do. I wish they could see the booth that we're in, but it's funny. It's like a single wide. It's like a single wide trailer almost.
Pioneers on their feet. There's the formation. There's the horn, and there's the win. The Boswell Pioneers get back a W, a crucial W. They got to win 2 more to get into the playoffs. Crowley next week at the Bos, both games in the regular season, as we will finish up at Boswell High School. And this season got really interesting.
And so, wow, definitely. Crowley is feeling it because they finally got their first test against a good, solid team.
Yeah, seeing that score from Trinity,
well, hold on, it
gives me hope.
77-34 now.
Yeah,
and just like you said, because we were playing Trinity so close, man. Because now we've got
if they'll bring that same fire that they brought in to that game against Trinity,
yes,
and the same confidence they had going against Trinity. This could be a good ball game.
Very much could. So we've got Crowley next week. We've got Chisholm Trail the week after that. And Pasco looked like it's a close one. Pasco and Chisholm Trail 31-24. North Crowley is actually is a final now, 44-33 against Bell. So that hurts Bell right there. But again, Bell holds the tiebreaker against Boswell right now due to the win.
Yeah, the Pioneers needed this one. Well, both teams really needed it. But the Pioneers come out with a victory, 16-13, as we head into the postgame show. We'll have a real quick one. Love for you guys to stick around. Let us know what your thoughts are on this game, and we'll talk about this game after these words from our sponsors.
Make cow noises.
Okay, And we're back.
All right, coming back to the post-game show. That final score you see there on your screen, that is real. That is not fake, folks. The Boswell Pioneers come away with a win over the Weatherford Kangaroos for the first time in school history, 16-13, and keep their playoff hopes alive. Keith, we had a rough start here.
We did.
As it was not a atmosphere that was conducive to our broadcast, but we found a way, and so did the Boswell Pioneers. Let's talk about that first half and what the folks missed. The Boswell Pioneers came out, got the Weatherford actually got the football first, and it was a quick 3-and-out, a penalty-filled 3-and-out. Boswell came out on fire. DeAndre Lord's pass from Renfro took it down the left side, and the Boswell Pioneers got on the scoreboard first. Weatherford got their act together, came back, had a good drive, and tied the thing up. And we actually went into halftime tied at 7. It was a seesaw battle back and forth, a lot of penalties. I can't wait to see the stats tonight to see how many penalty flags were thrown.
I think no doubt Boswell had as many penalties in this game as they've had all season. Arguably, some of them not necessarily accurate calls, but I don't know. It just, despite the adversity, way to hang with it.
Yeah, come out the second half, it looked like a different offense as the Pioneers were able to move the football down the field. But again, the mustard on the lettuce, it was nice and spicy, and came out quite a bit. And Pioneers got into the end zone, but just had those called back. So they had to fight and scrap. They got a much-needed safety against the Roos.
And I think too I think one of the things that this bodes well for us is because they had to fight through the adversity, they had to find another gear. I think that's going to be their inspiration for next week against Crowley. So Crowley had better watch out.
Well, and this may have been a confidence builder. I felt like the Boswell Pioneers, after that Crowley loss, kind of lost some of that confidence and that swagger that they had. And then to come out and lose to LD Bell the way they did, they needed this win tonight.
Absolutely.
And maybe this will re-energize them, and they'll be the team that we saw in the first couple of weeks of the season at just the right time. You got to be streaking into the playoffs, as
Absolutely.
they say.
Absolutely.
Let's hope that will be the case.
And I'm going to just jump right in. I think my player of the game, offensive player of the game, has got to be Dante Reese, because the run game was going nowhere in the first half, and then they did a rotation of Reese and had him in for like 2 series in a row, and had Colin on the sideline. Don't know why, other than just a change of pace, but I think Dante Reese coming in and hitting those holes hard and softening up that inner line really is what propelled Boswell to actually win the game.
Yeah, so Reese is your power guy.
Yeah.
He's the guy that when you need that tough 2 or 3 yards, he's going to get you. He's going to get you that. Dixon is that guy. He's your finesse guy. He's the guy that's got the
Tony
speed.
Pollard.
If he breaks away and he gets into the open field, he's gone. And we saw that tonight. Unfortunately, it got called back on him. But so that was kind of the change of pace that we saw. And then just a good job as a field commander tonight was Renfro. I thought he had a good game. And then on defense stood up whenever they had to.
Who was it? We talked about that. It was a name that we started hearing more last week.
Deacon Stewart.
Deacon Stewart, yes. That slipped my mind. But Deacon Stewart, his name, just a lot like last year, how Matthew Becker's name slowly started showing up more at the end of the season. And now, look, he's the signal caller on the defense this year. An integral part. I see Deacon Stewart doing big things for Boswell the rest of the year.
Yeah, Deacon Stewart definitely stepping up his game. And part of that is because Jaden Langley is such a force.
Yes.
And he's getting double teamed, and that opened up those opportunities for Stewart. And so is that yours?
That's mine.
That's your guys. All right. You know what? I've got to go with you on both of those guys too. I thought they had an outstanding game. I thought that the secondary did a pretty good job against Weatherford, who really tested them hard tonight.
Yes. Absolutely.
All right, so again, the season's not over. The Pioneers have not clinched a playoff spot. There's still 2 games to go, but there's a fire. There's a spark.
There's a spark.
An ember's starting to burn. If they can keep this going, they maybe can get into the playoffs and maybe make something happen there.
Real quick, before we close off the broadcast, as expected, obviously it was too late, but Trinity is a final 77-34 over Crowley. So Crowley is going to be licking their wounds.
Yeah. All right. So a little help from the rest of the guys in the district as the Boswell Pioneers stay in the hunt for that 4th spot. We're going to talk about this game on Tuesday night. Cannot wait to hear what Coach Weaver has to say.
Absolutely.
We will be live from Red's Barbecue at 7335 Boat Club Road. Would love to have you guys come out and join us and be a part of that program. And we'll talk about this game, and then we'll talk about the upcoming game against Crowley, and then we will invite a special guest into the broadcast there at Red's Barbecue. Well, that'll do it for this one tonight. It turned out to be a wonderful night for the Boswell Pioneers. Want to keep the momentum going until next week. This is Jim Howard for the Missing in Action Cliff Foster and Keith Diamond and the lovely Mrs. Howard saying good night from Kangaroo Stadium, where the final score is the Boswell Pioneers 16 and the Weatherford Kangaroos 13. Until next week, good night and go Boz.
Go Boz.